Hey, how you doing, everybody? Joe Henry, Lake of the Woods Tourism. I'll tell you what, we're getting ready for the Minnesota Fishing Opener this weekend, baby. It's here, finally, right? You know what? I happen to be standing on the banks of the Rainy River. We're right at the mouth. We're at Wheeler's Point Resort, on the deck overlooking the Rainy River. And if you can kind of see behind me here, this is the famous Rainy River. This thing is loaded with walleyes. It has sturgeon in it and a whole bunch of other species as well. If you look across, we're actually sitting here looking across at Canada. Well, you talk about an awesome setting. And it's game on this weekend. So I thought what I would do is just kind of give you the preemptor on oftentimes what happens for the Minnesota Fishing Opener here. You know, it's going to be, the walleyes are going to be in different spots. We're going to have some walleyes that are still in the river from the spawn. And people catch them all the way up to Birchdale, all the way down to the mouth of the river here. They'll be fishing all along here. The go-to method is going to be a jig and a minnow. They're going to be anchored up and just jigging. Yep, some people will pull cranks. There might even be some that pull harnesses. But jigging a minnow or jigging a frozen shiner this weekend is going to be the ticket. Now, the Rainy River flows into 4 Mile Bay. And 4 Mile Bay, again, is going to have walleyes in it. And then, of course, once that opens up into the big water, Big Traverse Bay, there'll be walleyes scattered all along shorelines. Hey, some walleyes will probably be offshore a little bit. I'm guessing in the 25-ish. There'll be walleyes that'll be uptight in that 10 to 12 feet of water as well. As we head up to the northwest angle, there's a ton of shoreline up there, a ton of structure, and a ton of islands. So those fish are going to be all around those different areas, probably post-spawn at this point because we're not that far off from the spawn. You know, I happen to be at Wheeler's Point Resort. I thought it'd be fun to kind of bring in and show you some of the tackle we might be using. So come on in, follow me. So, you know, we got a lot of great resorts. This happens to be one of them. And the cool thing about this one is that you can actually sit down here, have your favorite beverage, and be looking out at the Rainy River across at Canada. Now you tell me that's not an awesome setting. I'll just kind of take you around here and give you a quick preview, but you know, just kind of a cute little bar, and we have so many great resorts and great little secrets up at Lake of the Woods. It's just kind of fun to explore them all. Let me bring you over and show you some tackle options. So, we're talking walleye fishing this weekend. You know what? Take a look at these jigs. Now these jigs are Tom Tackle jigs, but look at those jigs. Now these are Lake of the Woods jigs. And you notice they're a little bit larger. You know, a lot of times they say when you're jigging, use the smallest jig possible for the conditions. You know, you don't have to on Lake of the Woods. In fact, I would actually encourage people to use a little heavier jig. You know what? It's stained water. The walleyes don't mind it, and you actually have better contact with the bottom, so you have better feel. So a larger jig doesn't hurt. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to pick out a jig here to show you one of my favorites. I like this one. And you know what? The reason I like this jig, gold on Lake of the Woods. They all say Lake of the Woods gold is a good color. You have that glow white, and of course pink on Lake of the Woods is also another good color. Anything bright and shiny, I'll go you another good color here. Something like this right here too. Look at, oh, this one right here. Here's a good one too. I've used this one live. Look at this baby. I love that. I love that glow in the dark head, that stained water, that glow, and then of course you got the Lake of the Woods gold. And of course another one, you got that chartreuse, a bright color along with the gold as well. So a lot of great options. You know, when I hook a minnow on these jigs, oftentimes I'll put that hook through the mouth of a minnow, out through the gill, and I'll thread it all the way up, and then I'll hook that hook through the half of the minnow halfway back, so that way you don't get those short strings. But hey, it's game on this weekend for the Minnesota Fishing Opener up at Lake of the Woods. We do have rooms available at many of our resorts, so if you want to come up spur of the moment, just jump on our website, check it out. But you know, it's nice this time of year because you can bring your own boat or you can jump on a charter boat. Either one will work. If you want to find out more about fishing Lake of the Woods, check out our website. It's lakeofthewoodsmn.com. Hey, with that, you know what? Have a safe and fun fishing open, everybody. Check it out.